what are the best behaviors, characteristics of the elites, world class Olympians in this profession of selling? What are a handful of things that you've seen and observed when people pick your brain around this?
Absolutely. First and foremost, and I think it always comes down to the relationship. We could have the same product, similar pricing. It's hard to differentiate with products, even with service, because you could hire and train the same people. And what is hard to commoditize is the relationship. So the relationship is paramount, and building manufacturing trust is what connects you to that customer. And if you do it well and you never take your hands off the wheel and you continue to nurture those trusted relationships, you could create customers for life. And what salesperson gets up in the morning and can't wait to make 100 cold calls? No hands ever go up on that question, Leo. What salesperson wouldn't mind going out for lunch with a dozen of their trusted clients that see them in high regard? That's the easiest sales call of your life. And they say yes like that. Half the time, you're not even doing proposals for those guys. They're saying, when can you start? Great. Thursday works for me, right? So it's that kind of thing. So the trusted relationship piece is paramount. Instead of thinking you're trying to sell a product, and that's how we're all trained. I mean, that's how our compensation plans are put together. Empty the warehouse. You got that territory, go spill it over there. Whatever it is, the bench of people, services, we're paid to sell something. But it's funny, it's almost like the game of golf. The harder you swing, you don't necessarily go further straight. I know the way I play golf, I'm on the wrong fairway when I do that. So the best way to do this is to not think about selling. Think about being a salesperson as a business doctor. Diagnose the needs of the customer. What do you have that would help some of the issues? And don't stop there. Keep looking for other things that might add to the overall solution for the pain of the customer. So the relationship, thinking about business pain through the lens of the customer, those are two fabulous behaviors. And then another one, I mean, yes, persistence. Like we could lose a game, win the series. We could lose a series and win the series next year. So having that tenacity, that just raw, passionate persistence that each day is a new game. And that's the beauty of sales. We've got 365 games to play in a year, and we can keep doing it. So if you bring persistence, passion, some confidence, keep yourself organized, have trusted relationships, you do those 5 or so things, you'll be on the sales Olympic team for the United States of America. Absolutely.
Well said, my friend. I can go on and on. There's so much. I love what you said there. And relationships. I always say people do business, people they like, people that they trust, people that they value. You mentioned trust. Trust to me is all around. When someone says, I trust the insult, when I would say that to somebody, I'd say that means it's your integrity. That means they're speaking to your character and to your abilities. I mean, that's pretty big. For somebody, take that at a different level of value. Don't just take those words for granted. I love what you're talking about, that business doctoring scenario about prescription. I had a prospect, after drilling me with questions for 45 minutes to an hour, looks at me and says, well, I'd love to have you get us a proposal. When can you give a proposal? I said, we're nowhere near ready for a proposal. I said, you've been doing all the questioning of me. I haven't had a chance to ask you a single question. I said, so if you want me to product dump you, if you want me to just throw something up against the wall, keep a 6, guess what? I don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't do that. And somebody keeps saying, no, he asked for the proposal. I got to deliver the proposal. You're not ready for the proposal. You haven't even asked any questions that you said, always be qualified. Heck, I didn't even get a chance to ask a question. I just been answering your questions. How do you expect me to give you a proposal? What the hell good is that?
In the 7 deadly sins, Leo, sin number 4 is the premature proposal trap.
Totally.
And good for you for not stepping in that puddle. You drove right up and said, I got to qualify you before I'm going to spend any time proposing to you. I got to find out what your pain is, what you need, how many people, when you need it. Why are you doing this? There's a whole lot that has to happen first. Yeah.
Totally.